Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Friday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards today to connect with the energy. We're going to connect with the Energy Oracle cards. This is a beautiful deck. I'm also going to bring in the Open Heart Oracle messages, and we're going to bring in the beautiful Light Seers Tarot. And this is going to connect with your energy, the energy around your connection, and the energy around your special person, whether that's your divine feminine or your divine masculine. And let's see what we need to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, I am available right now. You can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around you today on this fabulous Friday? What's the energy around you today? What do you need to know? So I've got 2 cards jumping out for you and 1 card sticking out for you there. So 3 cards. What's the energy around your special person today? What's going on with them? What are they thinking about? What are they healing and doing? Cards jumping out there. And the energy around the connection. So I've got 2 cards coming out for the connection here. Wow. And then what's going on in the heart? So what do you need to know today? Jump straight out for you. And what do we need to know about your special person? Jumped out. And what do we need to know for the energy of the connection today? Well, these cards are flying everywhere. Amazing. So cards for the connection. And then we're going to use the Energy Oracle as well. So let's get an energy around you today. Jump straight out. There we go. The energy around your person today. Again, jump straight out. A few cards there for them. And then the energy around the connection. 1 card. Wow. Okay. So let's connect first of all with the energy around you today. So the energy is contract. Wow. So what you're being reminded here first of all is that you have things that you have to do in this lifetime. Things you've come here to do. You know, you may call them karmic contracts, you may call them soul contracts, things you've come here to do, things you've come here to learn, understand and experience in a higher way. So it's really like you've made a contract with yourself to come down to earth in this lifetime to learn certain things. And you may not be aware of what they are because you may not have realized yet from a soul perspective what they are. You know, the ego can still be blinding you to the truth. You may be in a lot of fear right now. You may be going through a painful experience. But your soul knows exactly what it's doing. Exactly why it's come to earth, what it's here to do, and what it's here to learn. And what you're being shown here with the scales is it's about balance. It's about being able to balance your energy. It's about being able to balance what's going on in your life. It's being able to handle your emotions. And it's also about bringing in balance to your own self. So you're able to balance your higher self and your ego. So you're able to deal with any conflict that arises because of that, because the higher self knows the right way and the ego brings up the wrong way. So it's like the light and the dark, the yin and the yang, the polarity. But I'm also seeing this as, you know, if you are a twin flame, you're also balancing the divine feminine and the divine masculine aspects of the self. So to do that, to bring this balance in, to be able to complete your mission here on earth, you have to learn about why you're here. You have to learn. You have to learn about the journey. You have to learn about love, learn about life. You go through things physically. You go through a lot. And really what happens is you're purified. You can see there she's wearing white. So, you know, white is a purified energy. So it's about cleansing. It's about healing. It's about forgiveness. It's about releasing the past. It's being okay with where you are. So I feel you're coming to terms with or understanding what your soul has come here to do. And also understanding that you'll also have things you've decided to fulfill, karmic contracts to complete. That may be being in other relationships or other situations. It may mean having children. There's different things you've come here to learn and to do and go through an experience, maybe even before you come into union with your person. So it's about understanding that everything in your life is about divine timing. So I feel this is very much about you understanding the reasons why you've come. Now, in the tarot, we've got the Hermit. So sometimes you have to go within to understand this and access this information. We all need time alone sometimes to realize and recognize who we are and to work out what to do so that we can walk away from anything not serving us to move towards better times. So this is the angel saying to you right now, there's so much hope around you. There's so many blessings around you. There's so much to be grateful for. You just have to let go and surrender and be at peace with where you are, knowing that there is a bigger picture and there is always a plan and the universe absolutely has your back. And the star is saying to you, there's great things ahead for you. You are on the right path, especially if you were walking away from anything toxic to you to begin again. This could be walking away from a job. It could be letting go of stress, letting go of fear, letting go of struggle. It could be taking a break for yourself, which means focusing more on you, working on self-love. This could be about travel. You may be dreaming of traveling and that's what you're being guided to do. This could be moving on from a karmic situation you're in, such as a relationship or a job or a situation, to be free. So when I'm connecting with you, as you're going within right now to understand what you need to free yourself from and that you've completed a certain cycle in your life, a contract. And I feel that between now and June, you're going to be completing certain contracts in your life. You're going to be completing cycles so you're able to move forward freer into the next phase of your journey. You know, some of you, this is going to happen even quicker than that. You may be closing out cycles within the next 6 days. So, you know, we're moving into the powerful energy. You know, as we move forward, I mean, we're in March today, it's a powerful day anyway. So there's a big change taking place. So it's like you've moved into this new month knowing that you've got things to do and things you need to release. So you're going within to work that out. This could also be you understanding and coming to a fresh understanding of the karmic contracts and the things that your masculine or your person has come here to learn or do. That they are closing out cycles in their life, and no matter what seems to be going on, they are on the right path because all paths lead back to you. And I also feel this is as you knowing that when you surrender, when you let go, the universe can create things for you. So the angels are saying to you, it's hard sometimes to find the right words, but they are trying. So they are trying to find the right words. And maybe you're trying to find the right words today to understand what you're experiencing or going through. It's so hard to find the right words. So understand if there is a breakdown in communication or there is a missing communication, which means you may not understand why they're doing the things they do or why they've said or done the things they've done. They're trying to do it in a better way. It's hard for them to find the right words, and that could be because of society, programming, conditioning, or they're just trying to understand why they've come to Earth. So when they connect with you, they can imagine getting married to you. And this may be on your mind right now. Maybe you're thinking, we have a contract to complete together. We've come here to get married. I want to marry you. A marriage is also a contract. It's about signing a piece of paper. Now, some of you may not really put, energy into that. You might think, well, I already feel married to my person. We don't need a contract to really show that to the world. We don't need that. But some of you, it will be very important to you to have that piece of paper, to have that contract, to show your love off in front of friends and family, to have that ceremony and to create that contract. So I feel that this is also knowing that you were already in this contract, which means you're already married, even though you may not feel it. You are in a divine marriage. You are in a divine connection. You are divinely one. But I feel this is also a big sign about moving towards the contract. So I'm feeling many things in this. The first thing I'm feeling is that you are definitely understanding that there's a reason you've come to Earth and you have things to do. And you may be closing out cycles right now to be able to fill part of that contract. And also, you're going to be marrying your person at some point in the future, which is a contract. And you're imagining that right now. You're visualizing that. And you're wondering if they are too. And they absolutely are. They just can't put it into words. They're finding it hard to put it into words, but they are trying because There is so much hope for the future with you guys. Anything that needs to be released first to be together is happening. So don't worry if there's silent times or quiet times or distance or separation, because it's all falling into place. Now, the energy around them right now, we've got first chakra Archangel Michael. Now, this is really interesting because they are working with Archangel Michael to bring in a victory. They are working with Archangel Michael to be able to tap into their heart and their soul and to be able to gain courage and strength to make the right changes to lead to victory. So I'm feeling what they are doing here is they are gaining strength right now to be able to move forward towards you, to be able to move into a new way of being, to become someone brand new, to be able to walk away from the past, to be able to have the happy family life that they desire with you. So remember, your journey is protected right now. That's why you've got that rainbow, and there is many possibilities. So the adjacent possibilities is about different paths and different ways in 2024 that they can move towards you, realizing there's other paths to take and that they can still have a great relationship with their family or their children, yet they can be with you at the same time. So I feel they are working this out right now. And what I'm also seeing here as well is if they are in a karmic relationship and it all seems happy, maybe you've seen photos on social media and it all seems happy, they are moving further away from each other than ever. It's just the children that are keeping them together. So I feel this is definitely also about, if your person's got children and they are in a relationship, it's the children keeping them there, not that person. And they are recognizing that even though they are trying to protect the children right now, it doesn't really serve them staying in that relationship. And that may also be a contract that they are completing. So I feel contracts are completing and cycles are ending. And what your person is saying to you is, sometimes I just feel so much for you, I have to pull away. So they have to pull away to understand what they're feeling, to feel vulnerable, to feel safe, to feel vulnerable. When they feel vulnerable, they get very afraid of what they're experiencing. And they want to put the work into themselves and the situation to move this forward. And you inspire them to do that because you're their queen. In other words, it doesn't matter whether you are a guy or a gal, you are their power. They see you as very strong, resilient, patient, understanding. And that's a big sign of how they are inspired by your freedom. The first thing I'm seeing with the bird there is freedom. I'm seeing it like a seagull, freedom. And I'm seeing it as an eagle, which is about them moving towards you. So you may feel right now like you're just sitting there kind of waiting around, wondering when they're going to turn up, wondering if they're doing the work. And the message is they are. Remember, it's never about waiting. It's about living life, loving life, enjoying where you are. The end result will come. They are putting the work in. Even if you feel like you're sitting around and doing all the work yourself, they are doing what they need to do. If they're pulling away from you, it's for the right reasons, because they need to handle and heal what's making them feel vulnerable so they can move towards you the right way. Now, the energy of the connection, we've got Goddess of the Moon. So remember, the moon has power. The moon allows us to reflect on what's going on, to understand it in a higher way, and also to look through the illusion of fear. Okay, the moon is also showing you that your dreams are manifesting, that things are falling into place, and it's all beginning today. The Ace of Wands is also a significant energy around March, and we're in March now. The Ace of Wands is also an energy of action and fire, and it begins in the mind. It begins by understanding why you've come. It begins by visualizing what you desire and making it happen. And your person is saying to you today, I'm trying to find the strength that you have. I'm trying to find the strength that you have because I do believe that we are meant to be together. And you do believe that you are meant to be together. You're trying to find the strength that the angels have, that God has, and that's what you're being given. So if they are burying their head in the sand, it's not because they don't want you. It's because it hurts. It hurts to be without you. It hurts them to be vulnerable. They're feeling things they've never felt before. And they're working out what they've come here to do. It hurts them to think about losing their children, but they are realizing there is an adjacent path. that they can be happy with you but still have a relationship with their children. They are realizing they can be with you and still have a relationship with their family and friends. They are realizing there's new possibilities and there's other pathways, and those pathways lead back to you. So if they seem to be burying their head in the sand, they're not. Okay, they're actually working things out and they are understanding things. But it hurts them, so try and recognize that. Hurt people. If they are lashing out or saying things they don't mean, it's because they are hurting inside. They do believe, just like you do, that you are meant to be together. You're just both trying to find the strength to move forward, to make changes that you're being guided to make, because you have cycles to complete and contracts to fulfill. And that's what you need to know. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.